worry a lot about bias, and I think about three dimensions of bias. There's bias in the data, there's bias in the algorithms, and we need to take a lot of care in thinking about how those are managed and drift and all sorts of things. And then there's bias in the people that are building these algorithms. And I think, you know, if we had better representation, we would have, you know, less sort of biased, discriminatory outcomes that we've seen, whether it's in policing or facial recognition or in applications that are more gender or ethnically biased, and a host of other areas that you can think about. But also things like, you know, Gen AI, right? That if your first language is in English, and you're looking to detect Gen AI or large language models being used in education, people who don't speak English as a first language are much more likely to be classified as having used ChatGPT or some other product like that. So, you know, and I think about Kenya, right? And I think about behind these big models, you know, there's a lot of human intervention. We talk about AI as being, you know, this thing with the finger, right? The kind of sentient thing. But actually there's a lot of human intervention behind this. And, you know, look at some of the, you know, women in Kenya who are having to look at child sexual abuse and all sorts of extreme types of behaviors and label data, right? And they're paid maybe £1 an hour or so. So I worry a lot about bias and how we can think about that.